Hi, all the signs of the Zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the full moon in Scorpio, April 26th and 27th, 2021. This month, as always, I'm going to look into my crystal and give you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides as to what you can expect the energies to come to you from this Scorpio full moon for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. But before we get started, I'm going to give you some information that I found researching about this full moon before I get to the psychic part of your reading. So this full moon in Scorpio may bring in calamity and ill-fated events. Some may find their sexual energy reaching its peak. This full moon may also bring up significant fears and ruthlessness in some people. There is a strong sink or swim energy of transformation, like the Death card in tarot. Even though this may sound dire, it could usher forth strength, power, mental acceleration, distinction, and greatness in certain individuals. So now on to the psychic part of your reading. And the element I'm going to start with is earth. This will be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You may feel like you want to break out and bust out of any kind of situations that have confined you or have derailed you. Some of you earth signs may really not be sure how happy you are. You may be reviewing that, like, do I have happiness in my life? Where is the happiness lacking? Where can I bring in more happiness into my life? Some of you earth signs are going to receive notification of some kind of event that's in the planning stages, or that you may maybe you're going to have to be part of planning it, or it's an event you're getting invited to that's coming, but they're working on planning it now. Some of you earth signs are really looking at your actions and your behaviors, and you may feel like there's certain things that you want to change. Maybe your reactions to people that trigger you and push your buttons, or I don't know, maybe there's certain habits or things that are coming up to your mind that you're like, I don't want to keep doing this anymore. So you're going to be there's a lot of self-review, it seems like, coming up here with the earth signs, looking at what's making them happy, looking at how they react to things, looking at how they want to maybe change their path or direction. Some of you are going to be really putting out a lot of good vibes and drumming up good community spirit. So you could find yourself getting involved in the, what do they call that, city of commerce of your town, or being on any boards, or I can't think of the name of what it's called, like freeholders, or, like helping the community, getting involved in community activities, or trying to build up things in the community. Some of you will find this Scorpio moon is actually going to bring in some healing for you. If you had any sickness or illness, or had any surgeries, or anything like that, or even emotional pains and wounds, I get all this healing energy coming in for the earth signs from the Scorpio full moon in April. Some of you are going to have like little things that pop up where it's almost like found money. So it could be things you put out there in the world that you forgot about. You could maybe find accounts that were closed, or accounts you didn't remember you had. It could be money you tucked away in different places, or, like things you worked on in the past that you put out there into the world. Maybe you're going to start getting what do they call that? Residual checks or money coming to you in like little places here and there. Be careful of over-exaggerating. You may be prone to over-exaggerating how you feel about something, or, you know, the old story of like, the fish I caught was this big and it was really like this big. Like, be careful of over-exaggeration during the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you can't see the forest for the trees right now. You're so immersed in something you're working on, or some family situation, or some thing that's going on. It's like you can't see clearly because you're in the thick of it. So that's a caution for you. Try not to make any quick or snap decisions over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days, because my guides are telling me that some of the earth signs really need more time to process information. So be very careful of making quick or snap decisions about anything over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is a moon that's going to really rev up your engines, and you're going to want to take action. You may be even putting yourself out there in a more playful way than usual. Like, you could be more prone to like fantasy and imagination. You may be doing some research and analysis and figuring out what's best for your health. Wow, that was hard for me to say for some reason. You're going to be doing some analysis about what's best for your health, some of you water signs. Some of you are going to have sexual energy rev up in you, and you are really going to feel like you want to get it on with somebody. Hopefully you have a partner. That comes up for some of you water signs. Some of you are going to come to some kind of terms of some kind of agreement with somebody. This could be like a contractual agreement of a sale or of some kind of work that you're going to do. But coming to some kind of agreement with someone comes up here. And this is going to be helpful to you because you're going to feel like you have more momentum. It's going to give you like wind in your sails. Some of you are going to receive some kind of accommodation or accreditation for something, or some kind of acknowledgement for some work that you've done, or hopefully that makes sense to you guys. This is for the water signs. And it may give you more power, more leeway, or more control if you get that. Some of you may have to rearrange or reset your plans, but this will be more beneficial to you, especially if you have to reorganize a trip or some kind of big plans you made, because you may initially feel like, oh, I don't want to change or reset my plans. I liked the way they were, but it turns out in the long run, it's more beneficial to you that that's what you've done. One of the things that the water signs need to be careful about or caution about is you really need to listen. You may not be listening as clearly as you think you are. So make sure over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days, you're really listening. Listening to people you're working with, dealing with, maybe even out in the world. Some of you need to be careful because you may be more prone to allergies. Maybe even catching things at this time. But I'm not talking about what's going on out in the world, because I don't feel like it's that huge of a thing. But like prone to colds or prone to allergies especially comes up. Or asthma. Some of you water signs need to be careful and be cautious because you're thinking too much. You're overthinking things, and you have to take a more relaxed approach over the next 2 weeks to 30 days and let things go. Don't fester. Don't overthink things and let things fester in you. So I hope those messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Now on to the element of fire. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Thank you. You're going to really be revved up to want to talk and say a lot of things, and maybe speak your mind about stuff as well. You may have a lot of aggravation kick up in you, where you may be really like you want to tell somebody off, or if somebody says anything to you that you don't like, you may really want to go to battle with them. You know, some of you may kind of shy away from competition, and you may turn to drowning your sorrows. So you have to be careful of that. Like if you're like, you could feel depressed. And if you're prone to drinking, you could maybe turn to alcohol during the next 2 weeks to 30 days. You may also, some of you may want to shut people out and shut them down, shut them up and shut them down and shut them out. So you may be like, talk to the hand. I don't want to deal with you. I'm not listening to you. I'm not putting up with you. Like that kind of energy comes up. So man, this Scorpio full moon seems to be torquing the fire signs here. Some of you, though, get some kind of situation update and you get hired for some job, or something good comes to you through a work or employment opportunity. And I feel it's something that you're going to be good at, or you're going to get a handle on it really quickly. Some of you fire signs may find that somebody wants to come in and buy something that you have. It could be a property you own, or it may even be something you don't even have listed for sale, and somebody comes up and is like, hey, I want to buy your house or your boat or your jet ski or your motorcycle or whatever it is, and I'd love to have it. I've always wanted that. I'll give you a bam, 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 and they shell out the money right away. It'll be up to you whether you want to sell it or not. If you own your own business, some of you fire signs are going to see that somebody, or maybe even not, it doesn't even have to be if you own your own business. If you hire somebody to do something, whether it's like you personally hire them to do something at your home or do some kind of work for you, or you own your own business, it's really going to work out for you. You're going to be happy that you hired them. So anybody you hire over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days looks like it really works out for the fire signs. Your skepticism is too high, some of you fire signs. My guides are saying you need to back that skepticism down, because I don't know why they're saying to back it down, but they're saying your skepticism is too high. That's your caution. You know, and you may be prone to see the negative side of people or the dark side of somebody, and it may be clouding your vision to see the good side of the person that you're dealing with over the course of the next 2 weeks to 30 days. If you are a fire sign that is looking for restitution, some kind of payment for something you feel is owed to you, like, don't expect it to happen now. I feel it's going to come to you, but it's going to take a while. I don't feel that you get that restitution right now, while the energy of this Scorpio full moon is emanating through the cosmos and affecting Earth. I feel like it's later, after we get out of that energy. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. This is the kind of energy that's going to affect the air signs where you're going to really want change. You're going to feel like anything that's become dull or boring or stayed in your life, or that you just don't like anymore, you are going to want it to change. It could be your physical body, it could be your physical health, it could be things in your environment. I feel like some of you air signs are going to have a hard time dealing with this energy, because it's going to be like messing up your coping skills. I know that's kind of like a weird message. Let me see what else I can get there. Like clouded understanding of things and not really being able to put your finger on the right use of discernment. It comes up here. So you may find that things seem like really confusing or unclear to you over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. You may find a lot of resistance comes up here. So you could be resistant of other people, or other people could be very resistant of you and your thoughts and emotions and beliefs. You may really want to show off during this energy. You may want to, strut your stuff, demonstrate your skills, show off your bod, whatever it is. You like showing off energy, or like, look at me, like with what you're doing, creating, thinking, saying, or your physical self. Some of you could be lucky where you meet somebody, if you're single and you meet somebody and it takes off in an instant. You could have instant attraction or chemistry with somebody, and you're kind of surprised, like, wow, where'd that come from out of nowhere? And it could really take off. Some of you are going to receive accolades at work and receive some kind of raise or job promotion, or both. Some of you could saturate yourself by buying luxury items, or things that bring in like comforting things like robes, slippers, bath gels, shower gels, bath bombs, bath beads, new bedding, new comforters, new pillows, new sheets, anything that would feel like cozy, comforting, and luxurious. Some of you are going to be finding this Scorpio full moon is going to drive that desire in you to purchase such items. You may be reading between the lines the wrong way. And if there is that kind of confusion, you need to just leave it. Don't try to sort it out. It's best to wait until 30 days has passed. That's one of the cautions for the air signs. Some of you need to be careful, air signs. You could be believing and putting your faith in something that turns out to be incorrect or untrue. So be cautious of getting really gung-ho about, believing in something. Some of you could have some kind of loss. It could be like, if you have any pets, there could be something wrong with your pet, or it could run away. It could be also like objects go missing that you need or want at this time. So there could be some like element of things that become lost to you. This could even be your sense of direction in life or in your career or in some way. So those are the things to be cautious of for the air signs. So I hope this reading was of help to all the signs out there, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. And if you would like to get some of the videos that I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages. You can access those in two ways. My most recent video series links, I always post below the videos I put on YouTube, down below in the description box in the Show More section. The links of my most recently recorded videos will be there, or you can go to my website, theluckymermaid.com, go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the multitude of videos I record using a variety of divination tools and for very specific topics. And each video series I do has parameters of their time frames. So you can see what divination tools I used, how long the predictions go for, and you just click on the sign you want under the video series you want, and that link will take you to Vimeo. Now, some of the most recent video series links that are posted below is my psychic crystal readings for the month of April 2021. If you didn't get that yet, those are expanding on the psychic tarot readings I do at the beginning of the month for each sign of the zodiac. That link is below this video. Also, my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, which go from April of 2021 out 18 months in time until the end of the end of October of 2022. Is that right? I think I'm saying that right. Although some of the predictions even went out for some of the signs here and there, even out to 2023. That is one of the most requested video series from purchasers, is that career and finance. The next most recent video series I've recorded is my What's Lucky and New for You in 2021. Please watch the trailer for that video and read the description I have on Vimeo before purchasing those, so you clearly understand what's going on in those videos. They've been very popular. You may get a lot of insight from the What's Lucky and New for You video series. And also my Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings. Those predictions go out for 3 years. They start in December of 2020 and go out as far as March of 2023. Also, if you didn't get my yearly readings that I do in January for each sign of the zodiac, my psychic tarot readings for the year of 2021 for each zodiac sign, that link is below. My Big Love psychic tarot readings for 2021 for both singles and couples. The video's divided in half. The first part of the videos for each zodiac sign is going to be addressing the singles of your sign. The second half of the video addresses the couples of your sign. That is also one of the most requested video series I get from people that purchase my videos on Vimeo. And we still are in the effects of the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 14th, 2020. Those predictions are still in play until the end of May, so you might want to check that out if you haven't gotten that so far. So I really wish you the most amazing and beneficial energy to come to you from this super full moon in Scorpio of April 2021. To come to you, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.